back. Nice week off.
Yeah.
That break.
Last week off.
I loved it.
Gang had productive talks and that.
Yeah.
You know, just always trying to improve in them things. There,
Literally.
But
Trust me.
We're back, you know, UE44, you know the settings.
Come on, man.
Trust me.
Come on!
Black creators and that.
Yeah, me. What the black creators?
Get me.
Say
I'm
it's
gonna
special
find you.
Listen,
I'm gonna find
this is the
you.
number one podcast for crackhead energy, cuz.
Hearing this in headphones is nuts.
I'll tell you, I'll be dying on my J's just in the corner.
Bro, like,
Listen, here I come.
the energy's unmatched. This is the only
I'm
place
telling
you
you.
can get this kind of energy.
I'm telling you.
That's what
But
I'm
yeah,
But the energy's unmatched.
what's everyone telling me?
If you ain't shared it, share that.
Start with you, Chris, with the new hair and that.
Oh yes.
You see the. All right.
Bro, you see when that grows? That's...
Yeah.
No, I'm cutting it for when COVID's done. Still, it's on camera now. No?
So 3 years.
They said you're locked in. You're locked in. You gotta stay.
Not like that one locked in.
That's not going anywhere.
So 3 years, yeah.
That's not going anywhere. We're still in lockdown, son.
Until Boris says, "All right, guys,
That's never gonna happen. Stop dreaming.
let us liberate."
I'm not gonna lie, I'll be disappointed if you get rid of it.
Hancockers, you know.
I'll actually be disappointed.
That brother.
I want to see the full potential. You're saying that full potential, yeah.
You know what it was?
What are you saying? We'll take it to the polls. What are you trying to do to it?
To the what?
To the polls.
To the polls.
Hands like-
You know when control leaves my hand, I'm thinking, yay. To the polls? To the polls?
I'm
That
just
means
saying-
I may have to keep.
I'm just saying as a friend, I would like to see the full potential.
Yes, I appreciate
Trying
that.
to take it there, like trying to.
Do you know what? It's a long thing, bro.
You said hot block.
Yeah, literally, I was thinking not to say that, but you took it there still. You know, dad jokes are coming real twist and steady and that, you get
Maybe
me?
on your side there, bad. But
I said dad jokes.
oh, I thought you said bad.
Come on now, we don't do bad over here.
Ami was ready to flames a man.
Yeah,
I know.
Always.
It's all peace and love, baby.
I'm just gonna say as your friend, like, reconsider
Yeah,
that decision, yeah.
I will do. But enough about me.
What about you?
I was about to say, yeah, enough about me. What about your hair?
Hey, if you man saw the episode, I told you about the head shape, bro.
But why can't you grow it then?
I've had an afro before.
Why didn't you grow it then?
I don't know what style will actually suit me. I was thinking twist, but like with a fade in it, but the twist going upwards.
You seen Ishi with a high top?
You suit locks. I
That's
think
true.
you suit locks. I want to see that.
You don't want to see that. You don't want to see
He
that.
even had the coolie thing and the stiff thing.
I've
And the
seen
stiff thing.
I've seen.
I know about braids, but
The coolie thing and the
You don't need
stiff
to see
thing.
that. You don't
Why
need to
you
see
doing
that.
that?
And I've seen that. You know when he was shooting the shot. Oh, let me not flames you because it's actually it's in the world.
Which
I'm not. There's a.
Oh no, it's not in the world, it's private.
Oh, is it not? Because only us we can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which thing? Which thing?
He was shooting a shot.
Oh no,
that's
that's
a
on Urban
throwback.
Era.
Yeah, that's that throwback.
That's
That's
a
when that's when
throwback.
you seen him with the high top. Yeah,
If you man know about the content, then scroll down and you'll see it,
You
innit?
scroll down a couple.
But if you don't scroll back, you won't
If
see
you don't
it.
want to
You won't
scroll
see
back,
it.
then you won't see it. But yeah,
We've had content since way back when.
bro, I was that raw. He had
I'm
he had
telling
the
you.
old school high top.
Yeah.
Like old,
Oh,
like
the straight thing. No. Whoa, it went a box thing.
No, I'm not gonna lie. You should let laugh about your high top car. Certain man's high top.
My thing went a box thing.
Oh, no,
Don't
my high
let him
top.
laugh at you.
No, because my high
No,
top. I know what.
no.
You're a real nigga. You're a real nigga. Yeah, I had the slip as well.
Yo,
You're a real
I had one
nigga.
as well.
I had the slit. I had the juice slit.
I didn't remember
Right,
you.
you thought it was D double back then.
No.
No, I went to.
double
I
slit.
watched. Yes. I watched Juice, the park
Oh,
thing,
the fuck. Yeah.
and I said,
I want that.
I want to see how this looks.
I just had the basic high top.
But it was too
I
techie.
think, but back then though.
What,
it
the
was
twist, you
kinda
got the
in.
sponge.
No, I
in
didn't.
it.
I never used the sponge in it because my school. Like, I couldn't do them things. I wasn't even allowed to high
The style
top.
back then.
I'm telling you. Now it's like coolie high top. Sorry.
On the topic of hair, wait, did they actually like tell you couldn't do that? with your
And I
hair?
went to school and
That's
said,
some racist
I've got a fade. Do something, bro.
That's racist, man.
Do something.
But what did they say? Level 1 only.
They said so. Basically, for the white boys and that, they could have a fade. But for us, we couldn't have a fade. It had to be
Man.
one level like Kunta Kinte.
Men's.
So,
You're even controlling my hairstyle.
so basically, for them, they call it short back and sides. But obviously, I'm looking at them like that's a fade. I get the exact same thing. So what's the difference?
What is it? Are they trying to say your hair's high or what?
They just said we couldn't
The
have a
head
fade,
shape
bro.
is an unfair advantage
Couldn't be
to
no skin fade. So what I would do.
You should have said it's not skin fade.
educational.
So what I had to do, I had to get the fade that's a fade, but not like
probably best.
It's
to be
not
fair.
skin fade. Yeah,
Yeah.
not skin fade.
Oh,
It wasn't
okay.
skin fade, but I still got a fade, but I blagged it by it not being skin
They
fade.
put you through some shit, man.
That's
You
so
actually
horrible.
suffered, you know.
And the fact that they've banned the use of large swimming caps in the
Yeah.
Babe.
for black people.
Yes.
I can.
Okay. When it gets edited, it's gonna be techie still. For clarity, sorry, I'm being a pest, but I know.
Yeah, go on.
With the swimming thing.
Yeah, I saw that in the Olympics. Yeah, they can't use for Afro hair and that. Can't use big.
Oh yes.
Why?
Because apparently they've deemed it like unnecessary. It's not. It doesn't need to be worn these times. Like if they can't use normal caps to cover their hair, it's obviously going to affect the way they swim. Like when they put it on to streamline their entire body. Like
And what if I have a lot of hair?
Yeah.
exactly.
What they trying to
I'm
say?
not even
like,
talking
cut
about
your hair or
science,
something?
like-
I don't know what they're trying to.
They've made it so that we can't use the things that will actually help us compete in the sport.
Of course not.
Which is so explicitly racist. I don't.
You know the man with the running thing. We run from hair to let me stick to the hair thing. Forget. I was gonna say the testosterone with how they.
I was gonna take it.
I see that though,
I
I see
wanted
that
to
though, but I
take
don't
it to
even
the
know what that's
transgender
about.
thing.
Yeah.
That the
that's
first transgender
mad.
female compete.
No, I wasn't even
It's
gonna.
not just transgender female. You know, like there's women that are just genuinely born
High
with more
testosterone.
And this is what
Oh,
my
so it's
point
not transgender?
Wait, hold on.
No, not.
Wait, but listen, because we're doing the same thing. So I'm saying
Yeah, go on.
I was gonna bring that point up because there is a transgender woman that's gonna compete in the games.
In the women's.
That's a fuckery
And
as well.
then the whole thing with Caster
cheating.
Semenya for South Africa, innit? When they made her pull out because of her high testosterone.
Oh,
levels, and they kept testing her.
And then there was two.
They kept-
I
so
think
that's
there
why
was
it's
like
fucked.
two more.
I think they might have been, but that was the big one.
Yeah.
That was
but
Semenya was the big
she
one.
was the first.
Yeah.
I remember that. That
She
was
was a
years
400
ago
meter
though.
sprinter.
They did another one the other year.
Yeah, that's what I'm
There was
saying.
a race
Like,
not too long ago.
There's been a few.
about 3 or 4 now.
Yeah.
Jolting.
Because they were naturally born with more
Testosterone.
testosterone.
And I'm seeing the
But now
videos.
you're letting-
Like,
Yeah,
gap.
but that's
How did they measure that though? Like what?
I think it's blood levels, no?
Yeah,
Blood,
I
oh, they
think
test
so.
the blood test. Makes sense. Yeah.
So they was like testing her all the time.
Oh,
innit?
okay,
But she
and
was
her
just moving
was
mad,
high.
innit? But she just had high
So what did they think
testosterone
she's
levels.
doing?
Naturally moving mad.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's
That
what-
man said this is off the charts, so it must be drugged.
Yeah, naturally
They said
moving
something about like he doesn't produce enough lactic acid or something. That's why he can swim for like long.
Yeah, that's a
periods of
good point.
time.
They didn't
that
ban him for that.
Exactly. But they're not gonna ban him for that. 'cause
But
it's
then
a
they're
white
letting
man.
the transgender woman who's going to have naturally more testosterone.
Yeah, that one shouldn't be allowed.
to then
That's
compete.
cheating.
So you let
So they're letting
Even the weightlifting thing
in
and
it's in weightlifting. That's the madness that you said that.
Yeah,
It's
it's
in
crazy.
weightlifting.
They're letting the man compete in-
with women.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. Let me not say that. That's fucked. Transgender.
Okay,
Yeah,
but-
transgender.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
that's-
I know. I
Let's
don't
not
know
be
technicalities.
Let them.
Let's not be insensitive, but yes,
Yes.
they're essentially letting a person that was naturally
Previously,
born
yes.
compete
Your natural.
with women who
composition.
don't produce the same levels of testosterone and a thing that they've been training their whole life for, and now you're just gonna make it even harder for them to then go.
That don't
win.
even make
And
sense
it's
though.
something they can't control.
That don't make sense.
That's what I'm saying.
So what are they trying to say? She took something or like? What?
No,
they're
it's just
saying-
it's unnaturally high, so she just can't.
So they weren't letting. They
But
didn't
even
let-
if it's natural, they're saying it's unnatural.
Yeah.
That don't even make sense.
so that's what I'm saying. It's fucked up that now they're saying. They're
Bro,
gonna
it's
let
not
a
about
transgender
sense.
woman-
Ish. Otherwise, a lot of things would happen.
Like, how you can argue your
I
team
know.
try and come.
I'm sure her lawyers probably
Yeah,
had
I'm
the
thinking.
mad thing. Them man just said, "Oh yeah, just."
Yeah, because
Hospital
she was
record,
at
yeah,
South Africa.
please.
Let's be real. If that was a Caucasian person,
Oh,
they were doing everything they can
when
to support and keep that
Paula
shit.
Radcliffe was doing marathon and shitting in the road, they didn't.
Mars.
They allowed it.
Mars research.
So her pissed in the road, like she stopped in the race and pissed in the road, like things like that. Oh, it's not even recording.
Okay. Press the big middle button. It should be like a wheel and then. Yeah.
Is it red?
We 30.
Red dot.
Sick. Say no more.
It's just
Yeah, literally.
it's just fucked how like
20 past will be
it's
next.
different rules. It's different rules for different strokes for different folks in it basically. So like yeah.
I mean, even on the Michael Phelps thing, it's not the same thing. But what was the situation that they had? He got to recompete in that.
I don't remember, bro. I just know that nigga's got the most.
Or maybe that was Oscar Pistorius.
That's what I know about Michael Phelps.
He's cold though.
He is cold.
He's cold, fam.
Yeah, that one.
He's
Forget
built
it.
different. Like, literally built
Forget it.
He's
Forget it.
actually he's an athletic
Technically,
dog.
Actually, we don't want to talk about the white
because
people.
it's the
Shelley
their
and Fraser
whole
Price
argument
also
is
built different.
something.
Yeah, facts.
You have
100.
a
But
natural
what's this?
advantage
Shikari.
in sport which makes you disqualified or which would. So I lost what I was saying.
Uh,
Same thing. It's basically the same thing. You're saying
The unfair advantage.
Yes,
They're trying to
unfair
say that.
advantage. Michael Phelps.
Disqualified. It's calm.
Yeah, fuck.
Okay. Sorry about
Should
that, Adam.
Should we just move on to the what's the name? I can't even pronounce the name. Shikari.
Shikari.
Should we move on to that then? Because it
Shikari.
makes sense as well. The same ballpark, innit? So if
Yeah.
you are being under a rock somewhere and has not been listening to the news, I'm joking. Shikari, I
I'm
think
screaming.
she broke the world record, I think, to qualify in it. But anyway, long story short, she qualified for the 100-meter sprint. Everyone was happy. Black Girl Magic, we love to see all of that.
Yeah.
And then obviously she got tested, and then they found obviously, I don't know how they found some
She failed the
substances
drug
in her
test.
blood, innit? She failed the drug test, which it wasn't for sports enhancement drugs. It was for marijuana, innit? So she's been suspended for a month, so she won't be in the 100-meter sprint, but apparently she'll be able to make it for the 100-meter relay. So she actually will be a part of the Olympics, but just not for what we wanted her individually. But she could still win a gold medal, essentially.
Wait,
That's good,
a relay is
at least.
longer than 100.
Yeah, no, so it's 100 meters 4 times. So 4 people,
Okay. Oh,
and then you pass the back. That's probably the most exciting race. I'm not.
Trust me.
Nah, that's lit. Remember when
remember
Jamaica
the-
did
Oh,
that?
I'm telling
man,
you.
that Jamaica one
that
was
was it.
stupid.
When they passed it off
Call
the ball, I was
me,
like, go, go, go.
get me,
Yeah.
call me Erwin and them man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you would have been done. If you went
Wow.
to the toilet and came back, it was
Nah,
not
Finish.
There'll be no point. There'll be
There
no
was no
point.
point. Just enjoy the toilet.
Hold it,
break.
hold it.
Bruh.
Just hold it.
So yeah, like, so how do you lot feel about being banned for a substance, or for example marijuana, and it not being a sports enhancement drug?
I'm not gonna lie, there's actually rules and stipulations that you have to adhere to when you go into those kind of things. So I get like everybody's doing, because everyone's trying to like defend it by saying, oh, it's because she found out that her mum had passed away and she found out from a reporter and there's just all of these things that make her stress and that. But since it's the Olympics, you knew what was at stake there. So
There's only one every 4 years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Yeah, true.
you can't really excuse it.
I actually agree with you, but to play devil's advocate, yeah, not here, but in America,
Certain states are legal.
most of the major
Confusion.
most of the major
not.
major sports have like they've stopped testing for marijuana, innit? So NFL don't test for marijuana, NBA don't test for marijuana, and I think baseball don't test for marijuana as well.
Yeah.
So obviously there's a sports culture where there's actually man either taking CBDs or smoking.
Promoting
They
it.
do,
Promoting
to be fair,
it.
'cause
They
you see
sell
that
it
with all
themselves.
players, like, when
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
off-season and that,
They're
Yeah,
doing
they do
their thing,
They're,
yeah.
they're allowed to do their thing.
And there's actual benefits to taking CBDs for recovery and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
this kind of thing.
Anxiety, if that messes
Well, so
with the
can
mental and that.
Shikari take it off season, or does it like?
Depending,
you can
you
take
can.
it off season.
Yeah.
But I think the whole,
They just don't want it in
a
their
lot of
system
people's
whilst it's-
argument was it's international. This is an international, like you're following
Platform.
international.
Yeah.
It's not just
It's
America.
not
You're
just
right.
about the fact
Oh,
that
yeah,
American
weed is
that
makes
legal
sense.
in
Certain
the
states.
US.
in the state that
Yeah.
she like consumed it in. It's the fact that you're like traveling to Japan. These man.
Oh, okay,
Tell
yeah,
you
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not
represent-
the laws of the
state that you
And it's
should
mad
follow.
because
Yeah,
I heard
laws
I
of
heard
the
that
game.
I heard that Phelps there was a picture of him doing weed with weed or something like that. He got banned for that. This was time ago.
Well, you don't remember that?
Nah,
They made the man look like a nitty.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Bruh, all over the
He
news.
Yo,
got banned
wait,
still.
wait,
Like, he got
wait.
banned still. He got
Actually,
banned still.
I lied.
He got
Yeah, it
banned
was
still.
big.
Yeah, it was.
He got banned still. He got banned.
They made man look like a
and-
nitty.
Yo, I don't want to go off topic, but there
Oh,
was,
Jamaican runner? Oh no,
No, he's
American
American,
runner.
he's American.
Yes,
American one, yeah,
yes.
I don't want to go off topic here, but I remember, I don't know how I saw this, but I was on YouTube. You know how they put like news posts on there now, yeah? So basically, I was just scrolling, it says Sky Sports, Australian, don't know if he was a swimmer or rower, he got done for drug trafficking.
What?
He was moving the packs, bro,
Whilst racing,
That's lit.
internationally.
man said,
Wait, you said
Yes.
he was a rower?
man said,
Yeah.
man said,
No, we knew how he was getting the packs across.
man
Yeah,
said,
no,
Across the channels.
But I don't
No,
know.
no.
But let me be real, I don't know if they called it drug trafficking because he tried to fly to another country with the pack on him, or was he just moving mad like an actual drug lord, innit? Because you know how they spin it, yeah,
they
exactly.
The categories are crazy
Because
still.
after a certain amount, it counts
You're
as
all
a certain...
past the- yeah.
It counts as a certain law, innit? So he could have just had a pack on him, might have been more than the amount, and then they just tried to do it for trafficking, innit?
Well, we'll never know
Yeah.
with those kind of things.
I think with the Shikari thing, since she's been brought back into the relays, I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
It's situational.
Yeah.
Well, taking the fact that you've been extremely stressed and you needed to whatever, but you still have to get punished. So your race has to go.
I don't think anyone was like going crazy over the fact that she'd been. But that was more like a given. You took a drug and got found out for it. It's the same way like when don't they test for weed in football?
They do.
Oh.
I just think they test like enhancement drugs and then whatever they find, they find.
Oh, I don't know about football, I'll be honest.
I think football they check for enhancement drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we.
No, but I'm thinking. Do you know what I think it is? I think their focus is enhancement drugs. But if obviously your blood's gonna show up whatever's in there.
Will they count weed as an enhancement drug though?
Or your piss,
some
yeah.
people, would they count weed as an enhancement though? Because some
No.
people say, some people said that obviously it like reduces stress levels and that like, and it helps you focus and that.
And recover,
So
yeah.
could they say that? Is that an argument? Like,
No,
why would they ban that then?
Recovery is a part of sport. These men pay millions a year, like more than millions, to make sure everyone can recover at a rate.
And you can't play sport if you're not mentally stable, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
Your mental's actually just as important as your physical in sport.
If not more.
Probably more. Yeah. Word. Because
But now, I did see arguments though that people were trying to defend it and say, "Nah, weed isn't bad like that." Like people were proper trying to argue, it. But obviously rules are rules though. Rules are
That's
rules.
another conversation in
In
itself.
itself, yeah.
Because I feel like people are obviously gonna use
Pro.
this
Yeah.
as a thing to push some sort of like anti-pro agenda.
Yeah.
Or like demonize the drug. Like this is terrible. Look, she can't.
Oh, you're hitting it from that side. I was saying it from the pro-crow people. Saying it like,
It's not that deep.
it's not that deep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
No, but he's
Yeah, you're saying the other side. Yes.
That conversation in general, like from both sides,
Yeah.
has come up from this situation because it's obviously got people thinking like, is weed really bad? Like, why can't she still compete? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
Do you think,
that's not a like logical conclusion.
I mean, before you answer your question, just to answer what she said, like, if you deep it, the history of why weed is illegal is because they just wanted to get niggas in jail.
Yeah, but you can't go that far.
No, I'm
saying for
saying-
people that don't even want to think. You know,
This is the barbershop. You see that?
people that don't want to think that deeply.
Yeah, no, I get
They'll be
you.
like, nah, bro.
But that's why I didn't.
We don't care about
that's
that
why I
old
didn't go
black
into
people
deep-
shit.
That's why I
No.
didn't go into detail.
Yeah, I hear you.
But that's what they
Also, it
used
doesn't
in
make
America.
enough
That's what was it? I think it was Ronald Reagan.
Now it does,
that used it to demonize Mexico
Illegally.
when he was in power, innit? So that's the crux of where
And dispensaries.
the bad perception of weed came from because they made it illegal and then they started saying.
But niggas are still getting locked up for it. But it's a different conversation.
But there's nuns in California.
That was
It's mad.
Because how is cocaine in the US?
They allow it, bro.
It doesn't grow.
Exactly,
It's not
they
grown in
allow
the US.
it.
So how did it get there?
Babe.
How did it get there?
Yes, thank
Yeah, they
you.
allow it. Come on, man.
But
Cause,
that's
you know
a
how
whole
much-
nother.
Hey, bro,
that's a whole
Trust me,
next
Kai.
thing.
If Coke was drug tested, Bear Man's managers would not be about no more.
Finished.
I
Even
know.
people that even do
know-
the testing.
Imagine. Oh my God.
You'll be surprised.
The game is
Your
rigged.
managers and that at work and that these men are going to
On
the
the
toilets
phone.
doing
Bro.
These men are
And
active.
And the thing that they don't tell you,
Bro.
that is, drugs make up for like 80% of a lot of economies, bro.
Cocaine
They make
is a
bread
white
from
people
it.
drug.
They make bread from it. They ain't gonna tell you that because they need to continue the
100.
demonizing of drugs, but they will let some shit slide because it brings in a lot of bread.
Trust me. If you can get a couple grams for a couple bills,
It's on.
it'll be 20 past, bro. Yeah, if you can get a couple grams for a couple bills and that's stupid conversion. People that do business will obviously get their hands involved in that.
Because it's not just the drug that's bringing in the money. Man might come to the country for the drug, spend money in clubs, go do this. So like it just opens up a wider scale of making money in it. Like some countries it's part of the experience, drug is part of the experience, you feel me?
I mean, even the cracking down on drugs thing, if you really want to go that deep,
But certain man's plugs is different with white man.
that's what I'm saying.
It could all be a
You got
This is
to
what I'm
private
saying.
and that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it has to be like a cycle, innit? Someone has to eat at the top and someone has to do the work at the bottom. So if we crack down on Crow, on the guys at the bottom and that, these men are going into the pen, they're gonna, do you get it? And certain men are just gonna keep working in that. Because you know how prison, you know, it's free labor essentially. So there's some person who owns the actual prison or a group of people that own the actual prison and stuff, and they're running, they're earning peace, free bread. Even the Vodafone thing, making headphones, doing up, cleaning crops and shit. That's someone's land. That's someone's shit. It's not like they go around the city and cleaning up dirt and shit. No, they're doing work for
Do
something.
you feel like we'll ever get to a space where I think do you think we'll get to a space in this country where we'll have dispensaries?
Oh yeah, we're copycats.
Yeah, that I
think
10 years.
I think in the next 10 years we'll
Yeah,
have
much
within the
later,
next
much
10 years.
later.
Within
Not
the next
anytime
10 years.
soon.
It's got to be proven for everyone first, and then we'll be like, oh, okay, I guess Santander bikes.
Yeah, but then it will only be
Santander
available.
dispensaries.
No other ones. No, Lidge.
Word, no, you're right. No, it'll probably be
you want a
Santander
bike, you have to
dispensaries
pick up at least
and the
that-
queue.
that's
A 3-5. Nah, you're violating.
Probably Amazon.
Free
really.
five.
You're violating. Yeah, 100. Bezos.
Yeah. Come on, sort us out, Bezos, man.
Bezos Kush.
But But then that's when the free throws gonna be like £80 though.
OG Jeffrey.
Are you not ready for that inflation on the prices though?
Nah, I'd still
I'm
stick
still
to
going
my black
to
on
Bossman around
business.
the corner,
Yeah,
bro.
black
I'm
on
not-
business.
I'll go for the dispensary.
re-up, innit?
Oh, to Bossman.
For vibes.
Whoever
Let's go
Bossman
to
is.
Let's go to a little smoking shop. Let's go for vibes. But I'm not picking up from the dispensary.
We
there
tried,
is a
but it's
fee,
getting
yeah.
cracked down
It's not-
allegedly.
It's not.
Allegedly.
If they do exist,
not
as
the
people
same,
say
man.
that they haven't.
I stick to the law, bro. I'm a
That's
law-abiding
what I'm
citizen.
saying. If they do exist.
But just to tap on the hair thing, to go back here. What was I saying? Do you think that affected you growing up?
Oh.
We really skipped like 3 comments.
Wow.
I wanted to ask you at the time, but we moved so quick.
Yeah. No, because we're trying to balance everyone's thoughts.
Yeah, Hondo.
Affected me.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
Like, will your hair never go past a certain length now
Oh,
at this
no.
point?
That's not, that never came from school. That came from my parents.
Yes,
Like,
me too.
Can what you dreadlocks? What's that? And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, so I'm just gonna get faded.
My family went heavy on that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not clean.
I don't know why.
I don't know why,
Yeah,
because that's
the
good for
clean
your
look.
hair.
They like the clean look in it, but
Yeah. It's not clean. Are you a girl? Are you a woman?
Word.
You got. Are you a woman?
yeah.
Huh?
To answer your question, though, I feel like for me, school did the opposite.
Yeah, sorry,
I feel like because I'm quite rebellious already, it just made me say, "No, fuck that shit. I'm going even harder." Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, alright, all you man think black girls are dead. I'm only moving to black girls if they're in the motive.
Sorry,
What's in the corner? Yeah, bro, I'm being real. Then move to no white tea. I didn't know to white women.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, yeah, you
Well,
chat
it's
to a
cool.
few. I'm talking about like when we got motives.
I'm listening to gigs talking the hardest back to
Yeah, back
back.
then, I'm saying like, in my like, if there was a girl, if there was a white girl that was on like wanted to have a conversation with me, or what, I would entertain it. But I'm not. I made it a thing that I'm not gonna go.
Yeah.
I
I know he's not here. I know.
I'm sorry, I didn't want you to get it. That was a straight
It was.
No. He knows why. He knows why.
Yeah, I know he knows why. I know. I didn't want to say it.
I want to bust you. Take off. But
Hold
yeah,
tight,
so
DJ,
I
man.
made it a point to myself that I'm not gonna go out of my way to like move to white women, because like obviously everyone was talking like black girls were nice and that. I was like, no, they're the shit. Obviously with my, it's a bit different because I didn't go out with the niggas, innit? It's only the white boys.
It was
that
the
wanted to
weave
party.
thing, bro.
It was the white boys that wanted to party.
What was
So
wrong
I
with the
had to
weave
go
thing?
That was the window for mass violation, but at the same time, it was shit at the time.
What was the
But
weave thing?
still.
What do you mean by that? Like,
remember
me tell you something,
when the
yeah.
girls were
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
the
What do
top,
you mean?
the top comment that I got, that I heard from people being
But
like
the weed.
anti.
Yeah, but then it's like if that even goes back to the hair thing, because I was even.
That's what I'm saying.
If we were to listen to what
Yeah.
people said about our hair,
Yeah.
all of us will just be doing one level. Because the way
Yes.
we get onto us girls, especially, you can't do.
Black.
You can't,
Black girls.
Braids, we don't like braids. It looks like
You can't have color in your hair.
Braids are the shit. I'm sorry, braids are the shit. Sorry, go on.
Whatever guys had to say about black girls and their weave or their hair, you could say infinitely more about white people and their hygiene. So it was just like you are actually going out of your way to be hateful
You're a
to
coon.
your own kind.
No, that's it.
your
You're a
own
coon.
kind. Yeah, that's
No,
it.
you're a coon.
It's
That's
okay.
it.
no, but you know what
That's
the
your
mad
kid.
thing was
so
as well.
sad, see, like
You know-
hearing that.
Huh?
No, she said it's internal. That's essentially all it is.
No, I'm saying, you know what the mad thing is as well? It's when brothers or people from outside of your race start copying you and repeating.
That's what
you're
I'm
doing.
saying. This
And
is
it's
why it
like,
was
whoa.
dangerous.
Like,
Because another white man out of nowhere would be like, yeah, but my nigga said fucking them fucking black weaves, man. They stink, brother.
That was even.
I'm telling you.
They stink, bro.
I'm telling you. They get some vim. I'm thinking, bro, you're not black.
Come on, bro.
Nah, not all of them did it, but the ones that did it's like,
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, but it's because of the man then that made
Yeah,
them comfy, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying at this
And
point.
and listen, I man them is okay. Like if you made like in them situations, you made someone comfy enough to say that. You made
No, it's not okay,
I'm
but
saying-
accept the fact that he did it.
Let me land.
Sorry,
I'm saying
I'm sorry.
unintentionally. Yeah, because sometimes you just allow it.
I know. It's so bad. What's so bad?
Hold on,
Sorry.
let me-
It's me.
I just wanted to finish the sentence, isn't it? But I'm saying there's a lot of situations now I've grown up here. I've clocked that I've enabled shit unintentionally.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like I remember like white boys used to say to me like, yeah, she's nice for a black girl, and I would just go, yeah. She's nice because I'm not understanding what
man's
for a black girl
basically
means.
saying, yeah.
I'm just saying I know black things are linked, so if you think she's linked, I know she's linked regardless of what you told me.
We agree on that.
Yeah. But
You
for the
didn't
black
deep it.
girl,
You didn't deep it
yeah,
what man
but
said,
for the black girl
basically,
part, like you can't, that can't run. What do you mean for a black girl? Like what? Is there a different standard of beauty for black women? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
There's always a different standard of everything.
yeah, that's true. That's very
like,
true.
Even
That's
on
very
a
true.
friendship level, because I was gonna say my question was like, do you always feel like that word?
Yeah,
When,
fetishize.
White girls are attracted to you, but I was also gonna say, because sometimes you know, like having white friends, I'm very very wary of that. 'Cause they might look at me like,
chocolate.
and then it's like, you're the black girl that's gonna allow me. You're mine.
Yeah.
Do
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? So do you ever feel like white people wanna be your friend?
Just for the niggerdom.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's mad because now that I'm older, I realize
Open your
I
eyes.
was the token friend. I didn't notice it, cause man's good vibes in it. Man, just if you respect me, I'ma respect your boundaries.
Yeah.
So like,
Hold tight the good vibes, crew.
Yeah.
I was about to say it's not a bad thing.
No, I'm not saying that as a bad
No,
thing.
we're just
But
gassing you up.
obviously,
Yeah.
no, but it's like,
More of that.
so it's like you're not thinking.
More demanding, man.
Thinking I'm treating everyone on a respect thing. I don't care about
Yeah.
race. I don't care what you look like.
Yeah.
As long as we're good in it. But then I started realizing certain situations I was in. Oh, bro, you was really the token black.
Yeah.
And that's what made me kind of.
They use you to enable the thing or something. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, sometimes I'll be fried. I'm thinking, why the fuck did you let that happen?
I know, but you gotta accept and move on, bro. You can't let it eat you like that, bro.
Sometimes in the moment as well, it catches you off guard. It's like you have to develop it. Because I remember when I was in uni, when I was in my dorm, obviously, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Story to all my neighbours and my future neighbours and whoever's thinking about moving in next year. Because, fam, obviously, I don't really have regard for that. Like, my music's gonna be playing. And in my, like, in my court, there was probably like 3 of us that were black.
Yeah.
The rest of them are white. So one time I was downstairs and one of the girls came up to me and she was like, "Oh, is that you always playing that music?" And I was like, "What music?" She goes, "Like the black music."
Oh.
And I was like,
Dead.
it took me a minute. I
Didn't
had to
even say
double back.
rap,
I was like, yeah. I was
Afrobeats,
like,
like,
what's
bashment,
black music?
like, what do
She's
you
like,
mean?
oh, it sounds a bit violent. It's all that. Like, I'm
Oh
thinking.
my days.
You should have hit it with. You know, black people made rock and shit,
No, but
like
that's
jazz
why
and that. You know.
That's why I made the point earlier about sometimes like it takes you a minute. Like,
Yeah. I know.
It's just like
Yeah.
Because like sometimes.
What's heavy metal then?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
What was the thing in the 80s where the rockers versus the whatever other group and them men were getting violent?
What, Skinner?
No, it wasn't Skinners. There was some thing.
No, that's just the
Them
racist
two though. Them two skin.
Yeah, Skinner.
German bomber. Man's in the fucking pub, yeah. Who's losing? Oh, no, England weren't even playing, I think.
It was Germany and what? France? Or Portugal, something like that?
Yeah, it was something. Germany versus something, yeah. And these men were on smoke. Like, the pub is probably like 80%. You know the Cali, right?
Yeah. Oh, you was there. Yeah.
No, literally 80%.
No, it's a pub,
80%
so you know.
white.
I know, he told me because I know what it's
80%
like.
white, like fucking cunts. Like them and their youths are there, they're screaming, they're drunk, they're saying some wild shit. I'm telling you, like the pure England t-shirt,
Yeah, it's not even
mad
a football
pubs,
shirt,
like
it's
mad
just
mad
a polo
pubs.
with the England on it. Yeah.
Man got the same pie and the pint.
Bro,
Pie and mash, yeah.
Bro.
No seasoning. It was no
it
seasoning.
was that for the whole pub basically, and one lighty. So imagine, but the lighty was like,
You know, on the other side.
Yeah.
No discrimination, but you know what we mean. innit?
yeah, pretty much. You know how it
You know
goes.
how it goes.
So one of them's like, Zion! And then as soon as he says that, like everyone starts singing the fucking
Yeah. That's
German bomb, and I'm thinking, what's the lyrics to this? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you know, you have to
Cool.
Yeah.
My boy was like, yeah, I think we should leave still.
I'm so dead.
what would it? What is? It's like a disrespecting to the German.
It's racist,
No,
bro.
no, what's that? What is that? What's that from?
German bomb.
I don't know what the lyrics for lyrics was, but bro,
It's something to do with.
Yeah.
But you know how football songs go. They ain't got no.
yeah.
It's no holds
Anyhow,
barred.
the man did that in a stadium. It would be
Right
ejection.
off.
Now it would be ejection. 100 would be ejection.
right
But-
off in the pub.
Yeah, nah,
That's
pub
like
that
a
could
sacred
kinda run,
space.
yeah,
I was looking around. There's a black woman there sitting there.
Punish you for chanting certain things.
Yeah,
Well, they
you-
can.
you
Some
can-
songs,
what
innit?
you do is- What you can do is like
If
the
they
school
catch
can
your ass.
report it and say, yeah, I see this guy on
Yeah.
this aisle saying this,
Yeah.
and they can come warn him, and then if he continues, they can eject him.
Oh, really?
Capture the all
Yeah.
details and that you're never coming back again.
Find the club's 30 bags, like 30 bags or something.
That would be. This is why you can't take me to football match because I'll actually be the one listening.
I'm screaming, trying to find a man. Racist me, That's bare man gonna be kicked out. I'll be honest. Cause you see in a pub, that's where they're real. Like you cannot overpower a man in that situation.
I went the other day and I just think that space is so like it feels hostile.
Yeah, it's a community.
Yeah, pubs make me feel fucked up, man.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. But we should make pubs.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
I saw on
Especially
Twitter, should be black
on
pubs.
our ends.
Yeah,
Like, if
that
it's
would
our
be
ends,
nice.
we should have black pubs.
Bro,
So nice.
some of my mates are telling
swear
me,
there's
yeah,
one.
come through the. I'm
Because we're
thinking,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, my mate owns the gaff. Oh
And
my
then I
God.
could go there, and then now I'm not hearing this oos music. Man's hearing some Burner Boy.
Nah, I swear there's a pub though, a black pub in Peckham.
Yeah, there is. But that's what made me.
I think that's what kicked off the
That's
whole
what kicked off that
discussion.
whole- Yeah. That's what made me. Feel
Hold tight, whatever it's called. What's it called?
Prince of Peckham.
Prince of Peckham and that.
I forgot his name.
More
but
shit
yeah,
to
no,
more
he
shit
said
more
it
shit to
wasn't
go.
even that expensive to start up.
Cop the Queen Vic and that.
Yeah.
It'd be
Yeah.
nice though to hit a bit of Oasis and that. Like,
A
that's
bit what?
They started playing Oasis. And
Oh, I see. Yes.
all
Yeah.
them tunes, yeah,
I'm screaming. Just to stay a little bit cultured.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I was at work the other day
Yeah.
and they were playing it. I was outside smoking and I was like, you know what? I was out there.
Oh my god. Hey, like the thing if you like Oasis and
Listen,
that.
there's a
actually
couple
Oasis
white people
fans
banging.
in this
Listen,
No, there's proper.
Yeah.
Hold tight FIFA for that still. For me anyway, personally.
FIFA, yeah, that's what put me
FIFA
on.
therefore has the
Yeah,
band.
FIFA put me on bare tunes, bare
Bare
them bands.
Yeah, true.
Come, my brain was low key ignorant to the thing
Yeah.
at some point in time, and
Yeah.
people just.
FIFA 21 might be the best track list they've had so far.
What about
Yeah.
WWE? Remember Raw?
I didn't
You
remember.
didn't play that.
Nah.
There was so many
How
rock
mu-
tunes
how-
that
how-
was so
how consistently
dirty.
Did you buy that game though? Because I feel like I only owned it once or twice.
What, WWE?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, probably once I had it once.
maybe like
still.
four years,
Oh, okay.
four games.
So you probably went. You
Yeah,
went to-
fucking
like
people
that
what
too,
was lit still.
Yeah, no. I'm
Like
just saying,
TLC and all that.
I was broke growing up, so still, you know what I'm saying? There was no. What do you need a PlayStation for? Yeah.
Arguable how we got it,
And
but
your education. You even watch too much TV, so you think I want to buy you a game?
yeah,
I'm going to bed, seal it.
yeah.
Thank you.
Whole time my mum though asked her for a 360, she got me the Xbox original.
Since we're on English,
I was so heartbroken, you know. I just had to be like,
What, did you explain it to her
Just
what
got
it
she
is?
just got him a circle. She got him a box and put a circle in it. This is an Xbox.
What, did you tell her that?
360.
Did you tell her 360 or you told her? Like, what did you tell her?
of course I told her.
No, but did you
360,
show her?
bro.
Did you show her? Did you show her?
You know your mum. You know when you know your mum.
Yeah, I know.
So I told her like the detail. Do not go for the cheap things. Go for the 360.
Nah, with mums, they're looking for the discount, fam.
So she went for the discount, and the man was like, "Oh, the cheapest Xbox,
The
original."
man probably told her, yeah.
Had
but
3
it's
games
just
on the
same.
side.
Man
Yeah,
probably
it's
told her
good.
It's the same.
It's good.
the same.
Say the same.
Yeah.
Get 2 controls on the side as well.
You must have been heartbroken.
That's when the first time you pray to God and you just think you are real, man.
Yo. So yeah, back to the English fans and that. How do you lot feel like generally feel about like
I'm shook of it coming home.
supporting England?
Yeah, same.
Like, how do you feel? Because I'm not gonna lie.
Do you mean
I can't jack supporting England in football. That's what I mean.
Oh, I don't.
Supporting England in football, I can't jack that no more.
Someone said a real good point to me. How you supporting Belgium? That's what they had to say. I said, "You're right.
It's true.
You are absolutely right." And literally,
But
I was caught up in the gas
Yeah,
and not
yeah.
the history.
Because even them, they're probably looking at it like, rah.
Negroso. Yes.
Like, shoulder to
Lukaku,
shoulder,
but he's still a little.
bruh.
Like, do you
They
know what
didn't
I'm
want to
saying?
kneel, but they were scoring when they were starting.
If he doesn't score, he's.
All of a sudden, this
Fam,
generation.
I'm telling you.
Fam, if you miss a penalty, you're finished. Comment
it.
section. Yeah,
Bro, this is
monkey,
the same.
this, that.
Look at
like-
Sterling, bro. He
bro.
put the whole team on his back, on his neck,
carried
maybe his
them,
back,
he
on his
carried them.
neck.
And he's
First
not even
4
a big
games.
somebody. He's a small.
On a small
First
someone.
3-4 games, man carried them, fam.
Bro,
Like,
even to the last game, I was hearing people saying, "Why is he starting? Why is he playing?"
Yeah, the last game. Oh, fucking Sterling again.
Someone
like,
in the pub was saying that shit. For fuck's sake, why is this
He should
Sterling
be
brother
happy
playing?
that
I was
it's
thinking,
man
Sterling.
scored the first goal for that in that game. Man,
Yo,
man
listen.
started it like.
It's not, bro,
Man started it off.
my hate.
This is
my-
why I'm starting.
this is how you have to pre them, man. Like,
Bitch.
that sounds real racist, brother. But this is a pub, not my space.
Yeah, so
Hold that one.
Fam, my thing kind of like my hate for it. Like, I'm gonna call it hate, but I'm not gonna be vexed sometimes. Yeah. Started when obviously all this BLM shit started, and I'm preying obviously basketball, and I don't care if they mean it genuinely, yeah. But the power that they're giving black men to really fight for something they believe in, we ain't even getting hot. Like not even 5% of that in the league. They're telling us to kneel, and that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna put Black Lives Matter on the back of my shirt. What are you fucking actively doing to change the situation?
How long are we gonna kneel to
Yeah,
until
how
something
long are we
happens?
kneeling for? Like, what are we actually doing to change shit, yeah? And then on
I
top
was
of
at
that,
Ukraine for not kneeling.
on top of that, man
Get waxed
kneel,
in 3 minutes.
and English fans are booing, bro.
Pussies.
English fans booed, man, for backing their black teammates.
It's mad, isn't it?
And you want me to
Sterling's still putting on his neck.
and then you want me to go and
Imagine.
say it's coming home.
Are they not
Fuck you,
allowed?
man.
Football is not allowed.
Fuck
to
you,
do
man.
No, they do.
They do, but they're only letting it happen now because of the BLM thing. They don't want the backlash. They don't want the back. They don't want the they
No,
don't
but
want the backlash.
I think the kneeling thing, they just did that. You know what? We need to give them something. Like,
That's what I'm
what
saying,
else?
bro.
What else are we gonna
But
do
we can't give them
for
too
them?
much, so we need to bring the racism into the speech.
Actual money? No way. Just kneel
We wanna
down.
change
It's
the
just it's
situations,
like a
or we
visual
wanna go
pleasure or
impact
something
Pretty
like
much.
Yes.
that. Then
Kneel down for 30 seconds, stand up, we can play anyway.
From the minute their slogan was "Say no to racism," I was like, "You lot
Mad,
don't get
innit?
You know that means you don't get it.
Mad,
You still
innit?
don't get it.
Say no to racism.
You monkey! No!
No!
What the fuck, bro? And now you're expecting me to be.
The club
bare-
gets 10 bags. No.
Wait, say it. I'm gonna probably go off, but like,
That's right.
and then what pissed me off even more, the Krypton Conan song. I'm
Ole,
like,
ole.
Why?
I told the man, I can't lie. I was hating on the man. Alright, go.
wait, let me land.
Go.
Let me land.
Yeah, I know.
Let me land because clearly,
Yeah, Lidge. Oh, yeah, that's right.
clearly that was just to get us to be like, oh look, they're in touch with us. So they got arguably the two biggest black rappers.
You lot organised the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Get all the coolest fucking
And then
music guys.
Let me go further with the play as well. And look what they did. They got every rapper to be black except Morrison.
Yep.
So then the white people will feel comfortable.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm seeing through all of
like
this.
that.
If not, they shouted H and RD and
Yeah,
that, but
yeah.
the timing weren't too right, you know?
Get me? Oh yeah, you lot got control over
It
this.
should.
I don't know about that, man.
Bro,
I don't know about that.
bro.
I like
Listen,
it anyway.
bro.
And let me tell you
I'm
something.
not
What?
saying.
No,
I'm
saying-
just seeing
think
the man
he
to
did
make
on
a
his own
bag.
whim.
I'm not
I'm seeing the man to make a bag. I'm not really seeing.
I'm not
Huh?
saying the song is dead, but you don't. This is the
No,
problem.
but what's wrong with them making
Let
the
him
song?
go.
Oh, this is the problem, yeah. Same thing I had the problem with the Love Island thing, yeah. Man will say everything is a problem until it's for the bag or entertainment.
Yeah, but
And that's annoying me.
you know
No,
what?
but-
It's
but
not
how-
the bag.
I'm not saying for you man to agree with me. I don't care if you agree with me or not, but I'm just saying I don't like the fact that we just let it be so easy for them to give us a little cookie cut or something, and now all the issues disappear to the back.
Nah, but I don't think that song, them making the song, got rid of any issues though. I just think that was just a song for that.
I'm just saying, I see how it's a PR ploy. That's what I'm saying. You don't really care. This is just a PR play.
I think it proved
But anyway,
further
sorry.
though, like
Sorry.
the shit. What was I gonna say? You know the perception that they have of us already, and in terms, because I get why they done it. Like the concept of the song, like very much made sense. Like let's make a football anthem on like
We'll make mad
on a
racks.
little drill beat. Let's intertwine the two, yeah.
Yeah.
But then I feel like everybody came on it, and they kind of just proved everybody right because they weren't really talking about football. Essentially, they're talking about
On things.
wettings.
I was
and
like,
making girls
what
you've
the
got football
fuck?
metaphors. So on that side, I don't know if
I was like, this was made in 2 days. This was made in 1 day.
Clearly.
You told everyone to come to the studio, do their bars, and keep it stepping.
I don't think it was even like watching.
How's that the same as the France thing?
What the France? That's what I'm saying. I think that's what they were trying to do.
That's what I'm saying, but how's it the same?
But they need to
What do you mean,
stop
how's it the
following
same?
How's it the same? Because the content of the France anthem is an anthem, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gassing out everyone in that team. It's
And
gassing
that
out.
whole whoever them man are hard. So like they're in France, they got white people jumping and the black people jumping. So that actually made bare sense for that. Because even if you pre the when they won the World Cup, bro, the whole stadium singing. It's not just black
Yeah.
people. The whole entire stadium singing. So clearly in France, them man have a hold of the whole country or whatever in terms of music. You know what I'm saying? But this was just quick 2 days, like you said. Let's get a few black rappers that are popping
Make some
right
quick
now.
bread.
Make
We're
quick
probably
bread.
going to get into the
I swear it was
semis or
their choice
something.
though. I don't
Even
think they
like
got
the
selected or anything. I swear it was like their choice and they've
But you
they've
know,
done
bro,
works with BBC before.
PR and marketing is
what I'm
always
saying.
going to be behind certain people's music, bro.
Yes.
That's my point.
Yeah,
It's
little
the
Always,
PR
always,
it's
always,
cookie
always.
cutter PR to get
Someone has to make peace.
to get everyone involved. Like you could,
No.
I don't, you couldn't.
Okay, because it's my hotel hat then. Let me just say
No,
that.
But even still, like, what's wrong with that though? Like, what's
because you
the
man
negative side of
you
it?
man don't want to help out.
Okay, you
man
wanna hold it?
Do all this, you man do all this say no to racism, do all this shit, don't actually help out. But then when you need shit because black people are popping, you'll come to us and be like, yeah, do this for us, and then we'll do it.
Here's some money.
But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not-
we don't know if they were approached like that though. We don't even
I'm
know if
just
they
saying
were
in
approached.
general. Take Krypton Conan out of it, bro. Just in general. That's how. From what I've personally seen.
Yeah.
Oh, in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
In general, yeah.
It's a fuck you until we need you for entertainment.
Yes.
Okay, but where's the line, between securing the bag and selling out? Because I feel like a lot of people's opinions change based on either maybe the person or how much they view the bag to be. Because, fam, someone else could look at that and be like, bro, you just sold out.
Well,
fine, I'm not-
I would
It's
also
out.
agree on that
But other
point.
people are looking at it
Look
like,
at what that actual song.
Yeah, people
How though?
look,
Because
or
it's
not necessarily them.
I would
but like
agree.
black people
How's
in
it
that
selling out?
situation.
Because you know how this country feels about you, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You know how, bro, they just booed you 2 weeks ago for kneeling,
Booed who?
bro.
'Cause
England,
I think
they just booed them.
you're
They didn't
thinking
boo-
it
no.
on a macro scale in terms of Krept, Conan, millions.
Yeah.
I'm
Morrison.
talking about in general. Like,
Yes,
In general,
the bigger
what?
picture.
Yeah. So where do you draw the line between
Micro,
securing the bag?
Micro. Oh, sorry, macro's big.
Macro.
Oh, sorry, micro. Nice.
Yeah, like bro, that's what I'm saying. It's like, cause yeah, cool, get your
Yeah,
bag.
Also, what you're against is them doing
No,
the
no,
anthem for England.
Because do you know that they're
'Cause
just
of what?
using you because they know they could get a certain quota of people to come and support the cause, not because they want shit to change.
And
that's
that's my
my
stance on
point.
Love Island.
Thank
On
you.
the black people in Love
Thank
Island.
you.
It's always gonna be, we're gonna put a little chocolate drop in there so that we can get the views and the black viewership.
This
or
year we
whatever.
have 3 contestants
Bro,
that are
it's
black.
like, but the black people that we bring on are not the
Yay.
black people that we would necessarily.
That's what I'm saying. Are they the black people that's gonna help the cause, or anything about the information,
Anyway,
or
then
about the
it's
brand
about
of
nothing. Literally,
blackness,
it's just
or are they just
Bro,
there to get their boohoo brand deal and keep it stepping for
at the end of the
themselves?
day-
I don't
at the
even
end
know.
of
That
the
is
day-
selling out.
That's it.
At the end of the day, bro, if we're being totally 100% like transparent, a lot of men are about the cause until a certain price point. And that's just the fact. That's how it is.
That is.
Because like at the end of the day, I feel like influencers and whatever, black influencers or whatever, unfortunately because of the situation we come from, we're just happy to be there. And sometimes we don't
Participation awards.
and sometimes you don't realise the power that we hold once we're in that position.
Do you know what's
Them-
deep?
Any fuck
Go on,
son,
go on.
anything but even take out race. Any influencer that's popping, you're the one in control.
Yeah.
These brands need you,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
because they need you to stay relevant. Without your relevancy, they don't know how to speak or communicate to the market they're trying to market.
The maddest thing is they don't even need you to stay relevant because the next man can come.
Exactly, because there's gonna be someone.
Relevancy is perspective.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
a next man. It's a
They-
next man.
Whilst you're relevant, they need you.
Yeah.
Whilst you're relevant.
And that's why
Right now.
That's why I'm starting.
That's what makes people sell out, though. It's like stocks. They're trying to get out of the top.
So what was the answer to Ami's question?
I personally said that selling out is when you don't bring it back to the cause, or don't bring it back to some sort of awareness or some sort of information benefiting the people that you represent, quote unquote, if you represent them.
I thought, yes, I think similar. I was thinking similar.
If you don't, then I guess you didn't sell out. You was never in the first place.
I was thinking selling out's like going against your own thing, like your own morals and what you stand for, basically. Like,
but if you then either
no, I mean, that's what I was gonna say,
Okay.
but I think it's similar. along
Yeah,
the
same
lines.
line.
then
Yeah,
that means-
integrity based.
That
Yeah.
means either man don't have morals or integrity, or they're selling out. So either you sold out or you don't have.
Oh
integrity.
yeah, I see what you're
So
saying.
like, it's a lose-lose regardless, bro. Like in my opinion, because like,
How?
Because if say you've gone for the bag,
Yeah.
yeah, that means either you don't care for your integrity or you never had it in the first place.
No,
If you're selling
what
out.
if you're the stepping stone, bro? You know you're gonna be the little L. You're using the Love Island thing, for example, as leverage for you to build some sort of platform or awareness
that's
to your platform that you
I
have.
don't think it's gonna work all the time because, okay, like for example, I feel like
Oh shit,
the
sorry,
only
bro.
person that actually really worked for in terms
Should've
of
went
Love
down.
Island thing is like Money May, where she like had a following before and she literally went on there to build a bigger following and she just happened to find love in the island.
Yeah, one day.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, one day.
She didn't sell out. That's an excellent
sell out.
part to the
No, she
example of
didn't
not
sell
being a
out, she
cause,
didn't sell
of
out,
being
she
part of the
didn't
cause.
sell out, she didn't sell out.
That's not me selling
She
out.
brought it right
She
back.
was just like, I'm
She got a
black.
new book.
I'm
She
black.
got a new
Yeah,
this.
Yeah.
You know who's
No,
doing
I
their
don't
thing?
think
You know who's
that's-
doing their thing? Wes. He's
No.
doing their thing.
Yeah,
What do you mean no?
Actually,
I think
No,
He's doing his thing.
he's a lighty, so he's
trying
doing
to-
his thing.
no,
I'll
no,
give it
he's
to him.
transitioned
If he was
from-
black, then
outside
then
of
I'd
the
call him
cycle.
selling out. I'd give him that.
Like, Wes isn't someone that I'll look at and be like, oh, Wes from Love Island. You can
Oh,
make
Yeah,
oh,
that's
okay,
what I'm
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait, what are you
But,
talking
ayo.
about? Selling? I'm talking about making yourself from this. Like,
Yeah.
No,
That's
I
not selling out.
Okay.
That's not.
no, we're not talking about selling out. I'm
So what are you
saying,
talking about?
I think she was talking about how what people do after the show.
Yeah, like in terms of like using
I was
it as a
still touching on the
stepping
selling out.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
Oh,
That's not selling
oh,
out.
no.
I don't really particularly think going on Love Island is.
There's only one person I know that, in my
It's
head,
not going on
or
like
no,
that.
two people, or a few black people on that show that actually kept it integral. That's the
Yeah.
he's a policeman,
Mike,
Mike, yeah.
Ovi,
Mike,
and
Mike,
Yewande.
Mike, yeah.
And the guy that got kicked off as well.
What guy that was?
Remember, he got kicked off.
Yeah, there's a guy. Who
That brother that got kicked off.
Oh, Sharif.
Sharif.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know what he's on nowadays. So
I don't
I don't know, but I'm just saying he got kicked off because it sounded like he wasn't
Oh,
willing to
yeah.
compromise something. And then he got kicked
They
off.
said he did
because-
something to someone,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
white
yeah,
girl, or
yeah.
something,
Kicked her in her fanny.
or something like that,
Literally what it was.
Oh,
or
yeah,
something,
but
and it
he
wasn't
got-
even true or something.
Yeah, and it was
Was it true though?
Kick her, no.
No,
I don't know what happened. Like,
no.
what
He
what
came
did
out
they
with a
say?
statement and shit.
Who's an example of
No, what did they say?
someone that has sold out? Like, what would
Ooh, all the other black people.
I listen, Kanye.
I don't know. What's that? Theo. There's bare black people that went to bet on
how did they
Black,
sell out,
Black
though?
Iron.
Are you talking
You
sell
You
out
got the
in Love
bag and you
Island or
did
in
your own
general?
thing.
In general.
I swear,
No,
with
no,
the
no,
Theo
in
brother.
general.
Are you saying on
Any
Love
black person that wasn't the one I
don't
listened to,
want
man.
to. Is in on Love Island or just in general? Oh no, I don't think going on Love Island is selling out. I just feel like Love Island do a poor
No, I
job.
wasn't asking that. I was saying you said of the black people that have left the island and have like not done anything. I don't know, not done anything like problematic or like.
I was speaking more on the cause, like how active you are, and like
I think it's
the
still
people you
trying to
represent
remain
in that.
black
Yeah,
whilst
but I don't
occupying
think Love
space.
Island represents the cause. I don't really think that's a sellout.
No,
I think you'd have to know
this
the
is
person.
the argument.
I don't know.
Like,
But I don't know how any of the ones that you did list have succeeded in that.
they've done their thing.
Where's his charting though?
No, I'm not even talking about chart.
Wait. What are we talking about now?
Not selling out.
Oh, no, because she
And
was talking
selling
about like, building your own thing after you've left.
Yes, which I clocked. There was two different conversations
yeah,
going on. So now we're still having them two conversations. We're talking about the selling out, no?
My point is a sweeping point. So I'm saying in general, I'm just saying I don't think if you're black and go on Love Island, there's any part of you that sells out because that makes sense. You're going on a platform in order to build your profile or whatever, or you might want to get into a new space. I'm just saying my problem with Love Island is that it's not representative of the UK because there's black people that want love, there's black influencers.
But what about the people that say 13% black?
It should be more diverse than it is anyway. That's my personal opinion.
Okay,
It
I
shouldn't
agree
just
with
be
that.
black and white. It
I
should
agree
be
with that
diverse.
then.
You should have some Asian girls in there, some Asian man in there, some black man, some white man. Because everyone has preferences. There's white people that like black people in terms of preference, and there's black people that might not just like white girls and vice versa. So you can't just have just one race or just two sets of races in there. It should be more representative of the people who watch the actual show.
population.
Yes, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Love Island just does a poor job of doing that. But if you go on there to make bread and increase your following, fuck yeah, do that shit.
Yeah.
That's big exposure. Especially if you've already got something that has been brewing. Like I'm guessing Wes already wanted to do music. But he's like, oh, I'll get on Love Island, Gallem will love me, I'll sing. Okay, this makes a lot of sense.
The
Okay, let me
peace
get
thing.
exactly. Let me go on there.
I do like how the black people that have gone there are like they've prior to going on Love Island they've had something like respectable going on. So like Wes was like a chemical
Yes.
or something like that.
Yes. Mad smart. Yeah.
Basketball.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like they actually do things like it's not I do.
I just came on here because I was popping.
Some people are literally just on there because
He's still doing
the
that
Insta's looking.
Yeah. That year was good though. I mean, the Jordan guy still not Jordan. The other lighty, he went out with Kaz. He's still doing his thing.
Or the one that brother
Not
with the
Theo.
black
Not Jordan. He's another lighty.
Brothers.
I know what brother you're talking about. Oh,
my man, I know
Sure.
him.
Is it who's Jordan again? Is that the one?
Not who's Jordan
what, Josh,
again.
Josh.
It wasn't that.
Josh.
Josh.
Oh,
Josh.
yeah.
Nah, he's been. I swear he was
He's
doing
presenting.
the sports
He
thing
was on
before
Uni
that.
Like
He was on the
before
sports.
that.
He was doing the
Yes.
sports thing before that.
So he's still on the presenting thing. I think he still gets
Yeah,
the
like
same.
when
He's
you're
doing
doing
his- he's
stuff
doing his
like
thing
that
still.
and then go on Love Island.
I seen him a
That
couple
makes
times.
complete sense to me. That makes so much sense to me. You're a presenter, so you need more exposure. Okay, Love Island. I do music, I need more exposure.
that's
Love
what I'm
Island. Like Molly May, you said she had a following before. Okay, I'm gonna go on Love Island. Makes sense. Now I've linked up with Tyson Fury's younger brother who's doing something serious, and now we've both got this big ass following. We ain't going nowhere. We got the bread to secure. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that shit I'm not against. I just don't like the lack of representation.
I appreciate more in terms of what I view as selling out. Yeah, if you're doing your own brand thing and you're just boosting your own thing, that to me is still slightly selling out because I feel like as black people, we still have some sort of onus or task to try and uplift each other.
But
So I see.
I guess I heard
Gone.
that, but I feel like some people feel like they can't uplift you if everybody's in the same place. I have to get there to see what it's like before I. Because look, I get it if your heart's in the right place. Like that's all good and well, but sometimes the actions might not necessarily be beneficial for everybody involved.
Yeah, and I'm not. Really,
How so?
I'm not really seeking that from people that go on Love Island.
Word.
100%, but I'd expect the man that go on Love Island to do their own thing.
But I'm just saying,
Do you know what I'm saying?
like on a broader level, like, sometimes it's all good and well to like want to bring everybody in. But sometimes,
Not everyone can get brought in.
and
Unfortunately.
sometimes the place that you want to bring them into, that might not be the place for them.
For them.
So,
Facts.
do you know what I'm saying? It's
Like,
a
it's not
technical
even
one.
their caliber of.
Of talent or their
Which
skills,
is why,
knowledge,
which is why it's extremely
It's a weird one.
good to look at when you see people like you one day and them man or Ovi trying to set up these fucking charities and them things there because it's not necessarily man's asking you to come out on Christmas and give out turkeys and shit, bro. Set something up for someone else to benefit. That's it.
And it's good that you're right because now back to the.
It's not that hard.
representation thing,
It doesn't take like
it's
fucking.
Good that these men have done various different things so that people that are us that are looking towards
Inspired, man can do it
inspired
next.
To think, oh, I don't have to just go down one route. Oh, mama's doing this before. Okay, let me see how I can do that. know what I'm saying? But a lot of this shit is just information based. Like, you just need to know what you want to do and then go and figure out how you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we need people to uplift each other as well. And that combination, in theory, should help us.
That makes the change. Because at the end of the day, people are still complaining about things. Even the people that are involved in a Love Island thing or whatever, claiming they're selling out thing or doing their own thing. Everyone's doing their own thing.
So your thing is basically on shows like that, you'd want people like better representatives, basically, like
Nah, not well. I guess better represent
people that represent you better.
people that come out and well, I guess better representatives like, in that sense, because
The word we're looking for here is representation. Just throwing it out there.
representation, better representation.
Man said representatives.
Yeah.
I heard it
say
like 3 times. I thought,
I was stuck in that zone. I'm so thankful for that. Thank you. But yeah, better. What was it? Representation. Yes. So like for people that actually want to bring this shit back and not necessarily just benefit themselves, because everyone on Love Island, if you're gonna do your thing, you're gonna benefit yourself anyway. Surely.
I just think we need to realize that certain platforms are not for us and stop complaining. But we know that
when we're not in those spaces.
Again, because we go on these platforms and complain. It's like we're not doing anything to change.
What made it worse when Zizi was saying whatever she was saying, even though I agreed with her, I was like, but bro, excluding Zizi because she's a part of that platform. When Blue Therapy was out, what was the backlash for? Oh, they're acting. They're this. But these times,
this is what happens when it's black people in those spaces. When we're actually in those spaces that we're crying that we're never in,
We start chatting shit about each other.
Yeah.
We have to be twice as good just to be. Now we're doing it to ourselves. Internalized.
Literally.
Yeah, no, it's actually
And
mad
I'm
still.
like, bro,
It's
like,
mad.
I
Yeah,
fuck
no,
with Blue
I deeped
Therapy.
it. now that
It's
you're saying it.
mad.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
open a shop. I make one mistake, brother.
now it's over.
I'm over with.
Listen, I remember when certain restaurants opened, like a black restaurant, but guys were getting bad reviews, and I'm thinking, right,
I'm
man, don't
finished.
do
It's not
review-
that-
You wouldn't do it for next man.
Yeah, I'd never go there.
I'm
But
finished.
They try to do things that they would never try in like a Nando's or a
It's a
TGI.
jealousy
They
thing.
ain't got the
Call up a
balls
small
to say
business-
that.
right,
Yeah, they ain't got
exactly. I
balls
think,
to
because
say
you're a small business, I could just.
And you know what it is because they know that when it comes to them kind of corporations, only the white people win them cases. So now that they see it's a small black business, it's like, oh, I look like you, my brother, so I need some kind of...
I got a voice. I got a voice now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What?
Furthermore, you should want to help me.
And the mad thing
Tip me or
about-
something like. Okay,
The mad
no.
thing about Blue Therapy, I don't really fuck with that kind of content. But
Oh, really?
I'm not gonna. Nah,
I found it was quite ingenious.
No, I think it's
I liked
genius.
it. I didn't watch it, but-
I'm not saying I'm
rate
not
it.
taking nothing
I
away
watched
from it,
it.
but I
I'm
can't.
not gonna lie.
A lot of
I
people
can't
did,
take
to
it
be
in
fair. It's
sometimes.
popular.
Because you know, like I was
Proper.
saying, like in line with how you think and your
Yeah.
morals. I'm like, yeah, it's great.
Proper
but then
production.
At the same time, I hate the dysfunctional black love thing in it. So it's like I respect
see
man
what you're
hustling,
saying.
and I respect that, and I fuck with it.
I see what you're saying. That's a
but
Hotep
just
hat shit.
Personal views.
It's,
I
yeah,
I think
I hear it. I hear it.
That's just me
thought
personally.
It was actually really good because
Yeah.
it put like
It spoke about
it
things.
took about no, my English is all my daughter.
Go on.
It put like certain situations or things that people go through in relationships on blast.
Yes.
Like,
I agree with
for
that, yeah.
everyone to see like
Yeah,
this
yeah, I agree with
commonly happens with
On black
people.
skin.
Like man
Yes.
genuinely say these things.
Yes,
and
and think like
actually
this.
manipulate
Yeah, I
and
respect
gaslight.
that.
Like,
Yes.
I actually
This
respect
is
that.
this is normal.
That's why I rate it.
And,
Yeah.
and it made it look ugly.
Yeah,
What
that's
I
a good.
was-
That's a good point. I didn't think of it like that. I
In
respect
our
that.
community, we very much like to.
Brush over things.
And laugh it off.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
outside. This
That's-
is what's happening, but
that
behind
behaviour
closed
was
doors,
not
like
funny.
we sort it out. But
Yeah.
you definitely need to see like
Yeah,
that
that's
kind of
a-
representation.
Yeah.
That's a
We
good
be
point.
laughing all the trauma off.
It's
Yeah,
easy,
obviously,
yeah, because it's easy to kiki about it when we see it on our screen.
Twitter.
When that's
LOL,
when
literally.
That's your boyfriend.
That's your dad. That's your father.
People are saying Blue Therapy is shit, but really and truly, I think it wasn't. I don't think obviously it's to highlight the problem, but it's also because especially in this day and age, like no one wants to talk about anything. It's
That's a good
always
point.
it's very much like
Everyone's
bounce.
moving like,
Yeah,
yeah.
first hurdle and bounce. Yeah, yeah, no, you're
everybody
right,
wants to be
you're right.
toxic and everybody
You're
wants
right.
to be I can.
That's the main-
Respectfully,
That
all that shit.
dope.
So that's why I think
You're right,
that's
because
very
black
much
couples should
important.
still.
That's the main
black
problem.
Couples,
Yeah.
black,
Yeah.
sorry, not to go.
Yeah.
Black couples should really go therapy.
Yeah,
They should go therapy.
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We should
Yeah.
go therapy. I think individually, but as couples, you should go therapy regardless. And if you are gonna go therapy, get a therapist, not necessarily that's black, but that can actually understand your struggle.
Quick question. What's the difference between counselling and therapy? Is that the same thing?
I think counselling is more to
is
do with
trying to
actions,
unlearn
isn't it?
behavior,
Yeah.
and I believe I might be wrong.
I thought counselling is to
Unlearn
do with
behaviour.
more actionable shit to do with improving yourself, and I think
Yeah.
therapy is more so understanding.
Oh, just to talk about it.
Yeah, therapy is more so understanding how you feel.
Oh.
Counselling is like we're gonna actively try
There's
and
not
change.
much of a difference.
Yeah.
But there's not much of a difference. You're right.
Because a therapist could tell you to do some things to work on, right?
Yeah, they can. But more
And that would be
more time-
counselling.
Yeah, we could. Depending on the kind of therapy you get as well, they'll use different techniques to basically help you manage situations differently. They'll ask you how you do it already, and then tell you where it's wrong. Yeah, and
Which is why you can't lie in these things, because that's basically a doctor.
How
keep
you
it 100, fam.
They are doctors.
You can't lie to your
And that's
doctor.
why you need someone that's relatable. Cause like I was watching.
And you're paying for
I was
that, so
watching.
why are you paying to lie to someone?
Yeah,
I was
basically.
watching.
It's a lot
You're
of
double
money. That's the
twisted.
one person you
You're
can
double
actually
stupid.
lie to. You don't have to
Cause like
travel.
I was watching you know Rory and Mo got their own thing now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
he
on
was
that now.
talking about,
What's that, Rory? And
He
Mo.
was talking about therapy, and he was saying like down to the little things, like just how you speak. Like certain therapists might not understand that that's slang, so you're saying something that's chill, but because she's not used to it.
You might take it something aggressive or something.
Oh, as in you're telling the therapist to chill.
No. You might just say like, oh, she was moving fucking mad. She's thinking, what do you mean? But that's just how you speak. So, but that's a disconnect. You need someone that relates. to
Moving
you and
mad, as
understands
in
where you're from, so that
mentally
now you can
insane,
be
or
fully comfortable to explain your situation to you. Do you get what I'm saying?
That helps as well. But I feel like a certain therapist in general would be able
That's
to
what I'm
pattern
saying.
your
Click.
But
Yeah,
not every
regardless.
person's gonna click with you. So that's why you gotta make sure you
Yeah,
find the
yeah,
right
yeah.
one. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's why people move around to different therapists
And
that,
that's
but-
alright to move around if one therapist doesn't do it for you.
But
We're
nah.
human, like certain things ain't gonna flow all together. Do you get what I'm saying?
hey, big up the fucking Urban Error crew, man, for fuck's sake, bruv. What podcast chats about this shit the way we talk?
Listen.
You're pissing me off, you man. Share this, man.
404, aka deeper than rap. That, you know what I'm saying?
So,
Deeper than
hey,
rap
merch
show.
coming real soon, for
Man
fuck's
said deeper
sake.
than rap show. Come on, man.
Get
deeper than
me.
rap,
Rap show.
Deeper than a rap. Ole, ole.
Consumption will be-
Get
What are
me.
you consuming?
The real stuff. Is it? Tell me what's the
You
crack?
said it earlier.
I'm consuming. Let me
Not
not say the joke too far. Consuming
No,
some.
not that bag, not that bag. We're not on that crack. We don't
For fuck. Not the crack, not the smack.
404 grams of it.
Shit. Hey, I'm low key my drug dealer's therapist, man. Oh shit, allegedly. A drug dealer's
my
therapist.
That's what I was about to say.
It's the other way around for me, bro.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, word. I've come to you to
Man said the therapeutics.
Get a high key.
Oh,
drop,
shit.
high key,
Oh
drop
my
stick.
god. Get yourself in the studio,
You
man.
don't want me to. I'll burn out the whole.
No, bro. Do you want
Is that your
to?
mic on fire right now?
Yes, it is.
Hey, someone extinguish.
Hey,
Extinguish.
that. Hey, someone get that out. Blow that out. Blow that out.
Another one. VFX the bitch.
Use the green screen button on that side.
Another one. Somehow flip this shit.
But yeah, that was another. You get me? Great
Another
episode.
You know, we've been of an era.
Yeah, I mean, take them out.
I've been.
AM.
We've had the niggas inside. You know what I'm saying? We've been the gang. We've
Come
had
on, man.
CK from day
Scoo-doo-doo.
all the way.
Yeah.
Not so average.
Hey.
Big Joe.
Come on.
Hey.
Give me the show.
Come on.
And then we got the most efficient.
The most.
Oh, the most official.
Yeah.
Man said don't bring no issues. Because he will finish you.
I'll be cheering.
She scored a hat trick in that.
Nah, she's on fire, man.
Obviously, behind the cams at the 18, the flies to the mall, is that a bird, is that a
We don't even know. That's just a moving entity, right?
Trust
Oh
me.
my god.
I ain't never seen her feet touch the ground.
Never
Bro,
ever.
I'm my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You swept her
you
off
just
her
come
feet,
back down
but
to
she was
us?
already flying.
Sometimes I hold it. I can't even hold it down.
Babe, just come here, please. I know you're flying, but you know,
Jesus.
I can't be stretching
I need a fly,
like
but I need you to be down to us.
You know,
Please.
I just want the keys.
I don't have wings.
I just want the keys.
I can do that sometimes.
Yeah, that was the gang.
Yeah, and then we got amnesia.
Unknown and the unknown.
Unknown.
Yeah.
You know, myself, I mean, can never be small.
Love
You
that.
already know.
Yeah,
Love
me.
Meaner than most.
Yeah.
So I did that.
Hey, that was cold. That was cold. That was
Aye,
cold.
fuck off, fuck off.
You stand up.
Contact the Urban Era gang that's not here right now. M's gang, DJ, Moneyway.
Yeah, man, I was about to say that.
I know. But the
Money
family
way.
still love.
Yeah, blood.
Love, man.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
I'm gonna do the March.